Hey everybody, this is week 4. Can you believe it? It's week 4 already of school. I went to the classwork tab. I found week 4, and here's where I find my playlist. Here's what you're going to have to do for this week. The first thing that you need to know for this week actually is the objective. So the objective for this week is that you're able to write a complete sentence, but in the restate and answer format. So what I mean by that is that basically your objective is that you can restate and answer a question by the end of the week. So here's how we're gonna get there with this playlist. So first thing you have to do always, you're gonna pass a lesson on iReady this week. It doesn't matter if it takes you 10 minutes, doesn't matter if it takes you a half hour, as long as you pass the lesson, that's what we're looking for this week. The skill, as I said, is restate and answer. And so this is how we want you to go about and practicing this skill, basically. So the first step, you need to take a pretest. This is basically it's on Google Classroom. It says it right there. The pretest, restate and answer. And if you go to Google Classroom, you will see pretest, restate and answer. Step number 2 is this Pear Deck that has been linked here. So you just go here, just like you did for several other weeks, and you take the Pear Deck. And then one more practice thing that you're going to have to do, step 3. So the Pear Deck will kind of help you practice, but it will also let you know what you need to know. And so that's why we wanted you to do it after the pretest instead of it not mattering when exactly you did it. So step 3 is the restate and answer practice 1, and it's also on Google Classroom, just like it says there. You can go here, and it literally says restate and answer practice 1. So that's where you go for that. You do have a performance assessment this week, which I don't know if you guys remember this, but performance assessments are basically things that we are going to take for a grade. So your performance assessment is to read 20 minutes of your book and then answer these reading reflection questions, but you're just going to restate and answer all of the questions. So we want to know what you're reading, and we want to get some of those answers, but we also want to kind of just see if you can restate and answer them as well. So that's your performance assessment, and it will be graded. The last thing on this playlist is an enrichment activity. And I will tell you with the enrichment activity, to me, it does not matter if you do it before or after the performance assessment. If you get done with step 1, 2, and 3, and you're like, oh, I know how to restate and answer questions, then take the performance assessment. If you're like, you know what, it might be beneficial to have a little bit more practice with it, then do the enrichment activity before you take the performance assessment. I want you to make that fit for you, and I know that you know if you know this skill or not, and so I'm going to trust that you can kind of self-reflect to know if you need to do the enrichment activity before you take the performance assessment, or if you can just take the performance assessment. If you have any questions on this playlist, please let me know, and I will be coming around to help you.